Hey guys, it's Chelsea here at Chaos and Bloom. Today I am going to be talking about my top favorite things that I use in my homeschooling. These are my must-have items. This will be my third year homeschooling, so these are the items that are my go-to items. So my first item that we do every day, starting out in the morning, is my calendar. So I picked up this cool magnetic calendar. It's Melissa and Doug, and it's a two-sided calendar. So this is the first side. So we start out doing this part every morning, and your other magnets are on this side, and it's connected right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it hangs like this. It's really cool, if you can see it or not. And it hangs by this little string, and we do this every single morning for our calendar time. And it's really neat. All the kids take turns and participates in it. So it's a really neat activity, and they really enjoy it. I bought this last year, and I bought it off of Amazon. So it's probably still available. If not, they've probably done an updated version or something, but it's really neat. We've kept up with it through the summer, and they really enjoyed it. My next go-to item would be, let me get to it here, it looks a little bit rough because we use it a lot, is a dry erase board. We have multiple dry erase boards throughout our house. I just grabbed one, but this is a dry erase board and a chalk board, but I would definitely recommend using a dry erase board in your homeschool. We use this for all different things, showing math problems, for drawing, for spelling. We use this for spelling a lot, for all kinds of various activities, for playing games, you name it. You can use dry erase board for it. Doesn't waste paper. You can just wipe it off and start all over again. It is worth the investment. So we have multiple dry erase boards throughout the house. We have them hanging on the walls. We have them in the cabinets. We have them everywhere. So definitely recommend a dry erase board. The next thing that we have, this is more steered towards my kindergartner now, but when my boys were younger, we had them, would be flashcards. So here is my ABC flashcards. I made them this year. I have other ABC flashcards, but I made these because just like the dry erase, I laminated these. She can write on them and I can wipe them off. So I really liked these to focus on her handwriting this year. And then these right here, more flashcards, are her numbers. And I really liked these because they were really big. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. See how big they are, and she could touch them and trace them, and I really liked that set. So that really depends on the age, but we like flashcards. You can do them for adding, you can do them for phonics. There's all kinds of different flashcards I bought ones for the boys for 3rd and 4th grade for states and capitals. There's tons of different flashcards. I definitely recommend looking at them and investing in some flashcards. The next thing that I consider a must-have in my homeschool, because I am a person that likes to organize, would be investing in some sort of planner system in your homeschool. So I bought these this year. Each one of my children have one. This is so that we can keep track of how many days they go in the year. The state recommends that we keep track of the dates, and this is how we're going to do that. And then this is so that I can make out their assignments for the week, and that way we can keep track of that. So I really like this planner. I got it off Teachers Pay Teachers. And then here's our reading log. It's a very simple, straightforward planner, and I really enjoy it. This will be the first year that we're using it. Last year, we also used a planner, but it was just a planner sheet, and it come off of the system that we were doing. It was Time for Learning, and you just print it off and filled it out yourself, the same thing as this. And we kept up with a reading log that they kept in their notebooks. So it was similar to this, except this is just kind of all together. You don't have to shove it in the file system when we were done. This is just all going to be together for all year, and I really love that. The next thing that I would recommend that I think is a must-have is art supplies. We do a lot of art projects, and I put everything in this little basket here. My kids are always wanting to draw, to color, to paint, especially my kindergartner. She loves to paint. So I just put our paint in here. We got some charcoals. We got some watercolors. We got more watercolors back here. We got some crayons. We got some glue. And this year we're veering towards the twistables. So I would definitely say recommend and some crayons, some colored pencils, and some glue. We really love to draw, to color, so I would definitely say recommend. The next thing that I would recommend, I got my first year homeschooling, would be, I love it, it's one of my favorite things, is one of these babies right here. I love it. It's my laminator. I love to laminate. So my laminator, and here's my laminating pouches. And if you can't afford a laminator, you could get the laminating pouches, and these are the self-sealing ones, so that's a great option too. And like this, I laminated these. It was super simple. I laminate all kinds of stuff for the kids. That way we can just wipe it and reuse it. I love to laminate. It makes things last longer, especially the kids are rough. So I love to laminate. The next thing that I would say would, along with the laminator, that would be a good investment would be invest in a great printer. I know that's hard right now with what's going on, but I think it was my second year I invested in a great printer. My husband bought me the Epson's Eco Tank, and it has been a great investment. That baby can print forever, I think. It was a wonderful investment. Those tanks are like huge. The ink, it's just great. I love it. I printed these planners with it, and you can see like how good that it prints. There's no lines. It prints great. So I would say invest in a great printer. And the last thing that I would say invest in would be books. You can never read too much to your children. So I would say invest in some great books and a library card. You can always go to the library. We go to the library all the time to get books. I'd say that is well worth the time to go to the library, pick out different books that you don't have on your shelf, because I know everybody can't buy endless books. So go to the library. They're a great resource. So that is definitely worth the trip. So I hope that this has helped you. I know there's a lot of people out there that's turning to homeschool right now, and I think that's absolutely wonderful that people want to join this great journey of homeschool, because it is a wonderful experience for you and your children, and you're going to love it. So I really appreciate you all coming to check out my video, and all the subscribers and likes that I've got, and all the support, and I really appreciate it. And we're almost at our 100 subscribers for our $25 gift card. So like and share and subscribe to my videos. All right, thanks everybody. I appreciate it.